Hi, welcome to Buying a New Roof, Part 10. I'm Todd Miller, and this video is sponsored by Asktoddmiller.com. Part 10 is going to focus on how to get your roof installed, the installation process. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been working up toward. So it's very, very exciting. Few things on that to think about. Hopefully in your contract it has spelled out when the roof was going to be started, when the installation was going to be started. Hopefully also it's spelled out in the contract, and this is important, that the contract specifies how the roof is going to be installed. And that really should look something like it's going to be installed per local building codes and manufacturer installation instructions or manufacturer details. So once the roof starts, hopefully it's taking place that way. Now, one thing I really recommend, when the crew shows up, make sure you spend a little time with them, meet them, know their names, know who they are, and tell them, hey, here's what I expect. And again, hopefully these things, if the contract was done right, these things were spelled out in the contract, but let them know that, hey, I want you to touch base with me, let me know how things are going through the project. I expect the yard to be kept clean, especially at the end of the day. I don't want any ladders left up on the house. All these types of things. Make sure your expectations are very clear. If we don't make expectations clear, of course, chances are the other party isn't going to follow through because they don't know what the expectation is. Keep an eye on your roof as it's being installed. I think you'll find it to be an interesting and enjoyable process. Again, keep in communication with the installers. Do not go up on the roof unless they invite you up and they help you get up there. Roofs simply aren't, first of all, there's safety hazards of going up there, and second of all, most crews really do not care to have homeowners up on the roof with them, again, because the safety hazard and just because of the whole aspect of maintaining that customer relationship, letting them stay in the professional position that they are. Roofing really is an important and critical and highly skilled profession, and we need to understand that and respect that. I've seen homeowners before try to tell installers how to do things. That's a real mistake because, A, these guys are professionals. They know how to do it. They know how to do it right. Hopefully they've been trained to do it right. And if they do something because you told them to do it, later on, if there's a problem with that, it's going to come back on the liability on you. They can't be held responsible for doing something that you told them to do, which was against their advice and against their judgment on your project. But just the same, keep an eye on things. Ask them if you have any questions during the installation process. Understand, too, that the ultimate authority on how these products get installed is the manufacturer of the product. Now, installation has to occur per local building code requirements. But the manufacturer should be fairly aware of those, or at least tell you how to get that information if they aren't. But do understand, if you have any questions or any disputes that come up that you simply can't get figured out with the installer, go to the manufacturer and get their involvement, because they want your roof to be installed properly also. And again, they are the ultimate authority on how it should be installed. Very important, again, to maintain some good communication with the installer during that process. Again, if you do have to contact the manufacturer, and I've stressed this before, please understand, if this is a company that was not real responsive to you before you bought the roof, they probably won't be responsive to you now that you bought it. So my advice early on is establish a relationship with the manufacturer, get to know them, make sure that they're going to be responsive and that they're going to be helpful, because ultimately, it's their product going on your home. They want it to be done right as well. Stand back and enjoy the installation. Enjoy your new roof once it's up. If your roof had any energy-saving features as part of the roof, whether that's a reflective metal roof, whether it's reflective granules on a traditional roof, whether it was some sort of venting or other product that added energy savings features, I strongly suggest track your energy bills. Manufacturers and contractors both enjoy hearing about the success of their products, and they're going to love hearing your stories about how it kept your home cooler or reduced your air conditioning costs. Likewise, contractors and manufacturers love and deserve commendation and referrals for job well done. So if they've done a good job for you and you're happy with everything, tell your friends and neighbors. As we talked earlier on, when choosing a contractor, one of the important things is to go out and see past jobs and talk to past customers. Well, now you are that customer, so anything you can do to help spread the good word about the folks you worked with is very, very important. So I hope that this series of videos has been very, very helpful. I'll have additional videos popping up from time to time on Asktoddmiller.com, but this 10-part video series on how to install or how to buy a new roof, I hope is going to kind of become a standard that folks can turn to and learn from. There's a couple of hours of good information on here to help you end up with a successful roofing project. As always, visit my website, Asktoddmiller.com, or email me at Todd, T-O-D-D, at Asktoddmiller.com. I'm happy to hear from you, happy to hear your questions, and happy to help in any way possible. Thank you, and good luck with your new roof.